Okay, good evening everybody. Hopefully the audio is all working now. So I'm Spud Gun Sniper. First time you've probably been able to see my ugly face, so apologies for that. So going to try and do some Magic tonight. Magic the Gathering is a trading card game, collectible card game. Usually buy boosters, open up boosters, build yourself a deck. Really like the game, mechanically, really good game. And they've got a new online version of the game called Arena, and I've been playing in the closed beta for that, as many people, and yeah, it's now open beta now, which you can come along, and so I thought I'd play some tonight. As you can see on the screen, we've got a few quests and challenges down the bottom, so we'll probably look to bust through a few of them tonight. Just using the pre-made decks that you get just for for free for creating the account. I've also got a few...
I can't wait to find out what's inside. Open it.
Yeah, that little wispy thing's not going to get annoying at all. But we've got this little thing here giving us advice. But we've got some boosters to open up. But first up, I thought I'd just fire up a game and go from there. Really.
Let's go get one from the store.
Maybe there. So. Decks wise, we've got given 5. I think they're mono colour, which means they're just single colour decks.
Let's go get one from the store.
If we go into play, it'll give us some options, and hopefully we'll get some other game options like limited and constructed, which would be nice to play. So with limited format, you don't bring a deck along, but you instead open boosters, and with those boosters you build your deck to play with during the competition. Constructed is where you build your pre-made deck, so this is what ladder is, and you battle other players with your deck. So we're just going to jump into the first game. Now this is the first time I've done streaming actually of a computer game on my own PC. Normally it's been tabletop gaming. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'll see if I can turn that down a little bit maybe. Apologies if that's blowing your eardrums. So we get a starting hand, 7 cards. You can have a quick look, and if you don't like them, you can mulligan down. But this is not a bad starting hand for what I want to do. I will also get the draw first turn, so I'm going to keep the cards. What I'll do is I'm going to move the camera over to this side. Then you can see who I'm actually playing against. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to play a land out for the turn and just pass by those things. I've probably got auto pass on as an option, but that's fine. Don't mind keeping that on. I'm going to get a vicious poking from this Land of War Elves, or possibly it may use its alternate ability to be able to tap for mana and come after me that way. Turn my audio down in my headset a little bit. So we've got a viewer at least, which is very nice. So hello and welcome. Fairly new channel, so we'd appreciate any follows or any comments about what I'm doing. If you'd like to see anything different, and by all means make fun of me if I make a misplay. I would not say that I would be immune to it. I think we're going to get the Sentinel out. It's got Vigilance, which is a good defense ability, means it doesn't tap on attack. So he's getting quite a lot of mana out. I think the Elvish Rejuvenator brought in a land for him as well, so He's going to got 4 mana potential there. Gonna get another. And that Lana Werewolf can also be tapped for mana if he wants. He or she. Now the problem is he has got some untapped mana in, so he might have something that might save him, but I'm going to take a gamble and send a blocker in. Killing off the Lana Werewolf is quite useful. We'll try and reduce his ramp a little bit. So let's bring out another forest. So we've got another one to play next turn if we want. Don't know if hiding games will be that useful because his 1/1s will be able to kill it. So you can see down the bottom there the power 2 health 1. So I think I might get Druid of the Cowl out. Be another unit to keep. And I can attack with my Sentinel because it's got Vigilance, it won't tap. Which will be good. Going to block. Good. So that's not bad. So my defender hasn't tapped, so still got them up, but still ramping up their mana quite powerfully. Got to be careful with that. Okay. So I can tap the Druid for some more green mana, which could be good, so I could get this Vigilant Baloth out. 5/5, so it'll be able to block his ball without dying, so I think I will do that. I'm not going to attack this turn because that ball will beat up my Sentinel without much issues, so no attack. Hopefully, sort of week on week, I'm going to be working on the stream as well, so won't see all this behind me. I'll be getting a green screen so that I can obviously fade that out a bit. Probably working a bit of lighting as well. Just in my plan. Oh, that is a big ball. That could be a problem. So I could risk losing my 2/2. Can I afford to take 10 points of damage? I mean, I think when the Meteor Golem comes in, I can destroy the enchantment on the board. So I've just got to be able to survive that long. So I think I've just got to risk it and just send one blocker in for now. He's not got trample, so that means I should be able to hold on. And I can get a couple of these Highland Games out maybe just to soak up a bit more damage. Might be good. Not hit a forest that turn, which is going to slow me down. So I need 2 more forests to be able to get Meteor Golem out. So let's get these out. Is it worth getting this out? Yes. Risky. I think I will attack because if he blocks, that's fine, and if he attacks, they're going to be doing a little bit of damage. So, yeah, we'll attack. That's fine. So I quite happily kill that Elvish Rejuvenator. Yes, into my tennis again. Not good. So I think we've got trample. Yeah, we've got trample, which is annoying. Oh lordy. So yeah, I don't think the meter goes to come out quick enough, unfortunately now. So we will send one blocker into the boar with the Blanchwood armour, and we'll send the centaur kill off this druid. He's got no cards in hand, so I'm fairly safe on that block. And pretty much needed a forest there. Pretty much think that is game over, unfortunately. Titanic growth means I could kill the Baloth. Sorry, kill his boar with the Baloth, potentially. But I don't think there's anything I can do about this big old dinosaur, unfortunately. That is an instant, so I can hold on to it. So let's get us out another Hydra. So I could trade here. I think we're going to pass the turn there. Any comments from chat? Any ideas or hints, or am I just pretty much screwed? So that's now 19. That's now 11-10 because we've got enough forest out. Yeah, that's game, pretty much, because unfortunately I can't make them big enough now. And I can only block the ball with one creature. So I think I can't do that. I mean, the only way would be to send, what's that, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 into him. So I don't think I'm just going to block at all and just concede the game there, to be honest. Bit annoying, but you know, not much we can do. Yeah, no block. And GG. Well, that didn't quite go to plan. That's fine. So we got some extra bits. There we go. So this hopefully.
Look, special events. Each one is different.
Pretty good. So let's see.
You can find events here too. Keep an eye out for new ones. Well, it's been fun. I hope you stick around. Goodbye, and good luck, Planeswalker.
Cheers, thank you very much. So, I believe I should have got a free invite. So we had Guilds of Ravnica's pre-release of the weekend, and on the back of the tokens there were some codes. So one of them got me some free packs, but one of them should have also got me an invite to a sealed event. So I'm just going to click on these and just see if it's actually there. I'm not too sure. Sealed and see what we get. So that looks like I've got free entry, which is pretty cool. So the way this will work is I'm going to be able to open 6 boosters of Guilds of Ravnica. So you can see 6 15 card packs, and I'll make a 40 card deck out of this. And then the more wins I get, so even if I get knocked out, I'm going to get 200 gems and 3 packs, which is pretty good. I think I keep these cards as well, so that's quite a few cards to my collection. And then if I can keep going, I'm basically going to get more and more gems, and gems can be used to buy into other draft and sealed events. So let's give this a go. I've not really seen any of the Guilds of Ravnica cards. Seen a few of the weekends, so this looked like a pretty good card at the weekends. So we've got some green white there. Some green black. Cool. Let's just keep going. We'll open up all the packs and then see what sort of cards we got at the end. Oh, did they? Ah, so those were my rares, I think, and this is my pool now. Fair enough. So So I think I can change these filters. So let's have a quick look at what our rare and mythics are. These are tend to be the sort of the powerfuler ones. Just click out, there we go. Okay, so enters play. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. So you can come in tapped. You can tap for green or black mana. Okay, so what we got here? Green, white. The one counter target creature. That creature gains a disruptor at the end of the turn. That's pretty cool. Comes tapped creature. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature with 5. So that's pretty good as well. So it looks like we just got one of each of those. So I'm getting the feeling that could look at green white or green black. So let's turn these off a second and go back and have a quick look at what we got. So it's quite good with Arena, so if you don't understand what any of the rules are, so you've got First Strike and Mentor, you can see on the right hand side of the card that they've actually come up and actually displaying. For example, I wasn't too sure what Mentor is, and that now tells me. When this creature attacks, but okay, so that makes makes weaker. Cards with less power, it makes them stronger when they attack. So that's quite cool. Flying, Vigilance and Mentor. That's quite nice. So I think Savell can work quite well with certain cards where so where was that? It was this one here. So if it's put into the graveyard from my library, I can put it onto the battlefield. So if I was doing Savell, that would kick in with that. So what blacks have we got here? So okay, Defender. Burglar Rat. It's not bad. So if I build a deck around surveilling, I'll basically be able to do damage to my opponent and heal myself, which could be an interesting mechanic to build around. There are quite a few black creatures, which is an interesting. Okay, so white wasn't bad. I'll come back to red after I've had a look at green. Didn't get many green cards at all. So what we got? Target creature control fights which you don't control, so that could be, prey upon, could be quite useful. Two Urban Utopias might be useful if I'm going 2 or 3 colours. Okay. That could be interesting. So I'm getting a sort of green-black vibe at the moment. Okay. No, black or green. Okay. That's green and white. Green and black. So yeah, it looks like green and black might be the way to go. So green and white's not terrible either. So what else we got here? Interesting. So where are we at? So we've got the green-black land there. Got some other dual lands. And what's this Gateway Plaza? Into the battlefield. It's about tapped. So again, if I wanted to go 3 colours, that could be quite a useful card to help me bridge. So, okie dokie dokie doke, green or white. So that's pretty much the same as the other one. So I could even go green, white, black, possibly. So, if you would draw a card, instead look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put 1 into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Okay, making me indestructible. That's making lots of tokens. Green and white or green and black. So, let's just fire in all. I'm going to fire in all our green cards. So I'm looking for roughly 23 non-land cards. Do I go? So hang on. White or black? Vigilance. So possibly Mentor might work quite well with my ability to generate tokens. There's 3 of him as well. Right, let's try green white. Let's see where we go. It does 2 damage to target. Yep, I'll take a couple of those. I'll take you. That looks pretty good. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater, so that could be good against any big creatures. We'll take you for your mentor. I'm not going to take the pack beast for now. So it looks like we've got about 5 cards left we can take. We can go over, it's not an issue if we go over, but we want to make sure we take our green-white cards here. Each player gains 4 life, so it's going to boost my opponent as well. But it is a 3/3 for 3, which is not terrible. I think we will take definitely you. Definitely take you. Search your library for a basic forest or plains card, reveal it, put it into your library, then shuffle your library. Okay. I might have done a bit too heavy with spells, but that'll do. That seems quite expensive. But we'll take the Colossus, I think, because that could be an interesting one. Was there... I don't think there was any green-white lands I pulled, so it was only the green-black dual lands I pulled. That's 40. It should have done my lands for me automatically, so it's gone 9 and 8. I believe we can sideboard during the sort of in between the games, so I think we might just give this a go and just see how it works. I mean, we've got quite a low mana curve, so 1 and 2s. Sure. So we basically keep playing games until we suffer 3 losses. Once we suffer our 3rd loss, we then effectively cash out with whatever level we've got to. So let's go into the first game and see how we do. So, we've only got 2 lands, but my opponent is going first, so they are going to... I am going to get the card draw first turn. And I'll definitely be able to get this out turn 2. So I've got quite a few 1 and 2 drops. I think... I'm just going to gamble with this and just see how it goes. So I think we'll certainly be playing a plains first. So that we can get our witness. Ah, good. And we even hit a land there, so get the witness out. Becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 1 damage to that creature. So basically, as soon as it blocks my guy, he will do 1 damage to him, so I need to be aware of that. So let's get... So if he attacks, I could kill him. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. So I've got ways of dealing with this goblin, so not overly fussed at the moment. I think we'll get the plane, get the forest out even. So it gives me a few options. Trying to decide if I go and kill him or not. Nope, I think I'll pass the turn. And then see if he attacks, and if he does, I might just do a righteous blow. So yeah, I don't really need to take 2 damage here, so kill off the goblin. So get out of here. Let's play land for the turn. And then that has first strike. So I think we'll play it out. Don't think I'm going to prey upon at the moment, so I think we'll pass turn there. Interesting. Okay. So I've got a few options now. So I can do 2 damage to target attacking or blocking, which could be quite good to try and get rid of this flyer. And that's a sorcery. So, draw a card. I think we might go to combat. And then I might attack with... Ooh. Yeah. And let's see what happens. Okay, so this could be quite interesting. So I can kill the flyer here, because I'll do 2 damage to it now, and then I've got first strike, so I will do damage to it first. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose that other battle, but that's fine. But that's absolutely fine, and so... don't think I want to prey upon. I think we will, however, so I can at least draw another card. So it looks like I missed the land draw there, but happens sometimes. Okay, so he can get flying. Don't think I'm fussed, so I'll take 2 damage. Okay. And I can get another witness out. So I think that's quite good. Let's pop this out there. So there's Colossus. Could do a few more land though to make it a bit beefier. So let's go combat and let us attack with everybody, I think. Yeah, that'll probably mean he'll block there, or we might let through. We'll see. Okay. That we can live with. So we'll stick this out another witness. How's the audio sound? The sound and the visual coming out? Okay. I can see I've got a viewer, so feel free to say hello. If you can give me a follow, it'd be greatly appreciated. Equally, if you want to heckle or anything like that, feel free. Okay, so search your library, so I could get another land, which might have to do. Let's bring it down. Love to know where all my land is, unfortunately. Let's attack with all 3, I guess. Annoying, but not terrible. Yeah. So unfortunately, killed my life linker. But we've got Amara now, so we can possibly generate a few more token creatures. That's fine, make it fly. In my next turn, I'll just prey upon and kill it, which is not going to be too bad. So, I think I'm going to have to use the flower. So first up, let's prey upon. Target creature I control, target creature you control. And then let's doesn't really matter. I don't think what colour we went for. Just want to get another one out. I think we will there. So, the Stalwart's got first strike, so if I attack with my witness, I will lose my witness, because first strike damage will be done before normal combat damage. So I think I will just end my turn there. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could have it come out as a 2, 2. Okay, maybe a 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm 1 off. Okay. Let's try to read what that small print says. Hi. So you have more than. Okay, so it tells me how many creatures. To destroy type creature with toughness 4 or greater. So I can't use that. So it depends if I want to get out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can make it a 3, 3. She's got no tapping abilities. Pass a turn there because I think I'm going to cancel. What's that? Invoke. Your creatures can help you cast this spell. The creature you tap. Ah, right. Okay, that's interesting. So, sat on quite a lot of mana, which is always a bit of a worry. So I think I might just tap everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -2, so we'll put 5 on that. 5. Go 5, 5, and we correct a token because we tapped Amara. So we got synergy. Always useful. Obviously, that was the plan for the deck all along. Okay. Easy come, easy go. So we've got 1 card in hand. Wonder what it is. So I could bring out the worm, but I think I might instead enchant one of my creatures. A little bit wary about enchanting Amara though, because I think if he has another, kill spell, that could be quite annoying. But we'll give it a go. No, I don't think I'm going to risk there, so we'll just go 1 attacker and see what they decide to do. I gave her vigilance. Ah, what a muppet. Because now she won't tap to generate tokens. But we have our first victory, which is always good. A little bit of luck, I think, just suddenly stumbling on the, I think it was Evoke was the ability, which is was very useful. So, click to continue. So I think we'll just bounce straight into game 2 and see how this goes. Oh, good. We got some of our quests. I think some of our quests. Can I go back out home? So there we go. So cast white or blue spell. So I'll be doing that with this deck. Not going to be able to do the black or red, and then white there. So I'm going to be hopefully generate another 1,000 gold pieces, and then this is my daily challenge, so I'll get 100 gold in another win, and then my weekly challenge, if I win 3 more games, I'm going to get another pack as well. So this is pretty good. So I think, yeah, I can just click back in here and resume. Well, let's get going. And hopefully we have about as much luck as we had in the first game. Little bit landlocked. So, a bit more land. So we're going to get the card draw again. We haven't got a quick start, but as you can see from the mulligan, I could discard these 7 and draw 6 new ones, so there's no guarantee I'll get a better start. We have got a lot of 1-drops. And I've got Utopia, Urban Utopia, so I know I'll be able to draw a card on turn 2. So I think I'll keep it. With the mulligan as well, I would get to look at the top card of my deck, which could help. So let's say hello to Plum. We recognise that card quite well. So let's put that one. That one just passed the turn. So it's possible we got maybe a white-green deck against this one. No, it's white-black. Yeah, so this could be the problem we've got. So I think it's got to be that, so that we can bring out the Utopia. Okay. So at least I could potentially kill the Stalwart next turn, or at least next time they attack after this. So nothing I can do here. 2/2/2s, which is a bit weird. I do love the animations that they've made for this game. Okie doke. So I think we've got to kill this Stalwart. Yeah. So let's get rid of you. Fortunately, that witness now is going to get paid. Oh, this could be a real. I think actually I can get my own patrol out. Let's put another plane out. So, last game I was landlocked, and now I'm getting a bit land flooded. So, I haven't got a choice. I've got to put this out to be able to block one of them. Block the witness actually. Might be good for a turn. Problem is though, my opponent's obviously building up quite a bit of mana as well, so they may have some instant sorceries. Might be able to deal. So here we go. I think I have got to kill, try and kill this fine gentleman. Okay. So next turn, that soldier will get mentored. Becoming a 2/2. Remember creature cards in your graveyard. Oh, okay. Well, not a lot we could have done there. I mean, we could have, if we hadn't blocked, but wouldn't have known that. So, although we have got this to kill that one, that's pretty good. So, 1, 2, so we've got 5 mana, which means we can only cast one of these. He's all tapped out, so I think we are just gonna. So I could make him pretty big. What would be a 5/5 with vigilance? pass a turn and sort of see if we can bluff him a little bit. Might go straight to combat and leave those open. But I'm going to try and block the soldier, even though we'll get boosted. And I'm going to kill the lurch, I think, if it attacks. Sure. So, I think we will start by killing off the lurcher. And then I will block here. And now next turn I can use the enchantment to boost up my patrol, which means I will then be able to defend against his patrol. It's all part of the plan. So let's start by popping this onto you. And we could either get the witness out or maybe Utopia. Let's pop the witness out, I think. And it has vigilance, so I might as well attack with it. Suppose you might have some instance of, you could use as a response, but puts the pressure on, I guess. Okay, well, looks like we'll play our land for the turn, then we'll get Utopia out, and we'll play in this land. Okay, 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature, so that might help. In fact, I could possibly throw away the witness here. Good. It's all going quite smoothly. It's still early. He's got 2 cards in hand, and I'm now out of cards. Okay, so he's a 4/4. With haste, which means you can attack this turn if you so wishes. If he does, I'll just chump block with my witness, and then I don't think I've got any. Okay, that's annoying. So we know he's going to have probably the flyer. So let's get the cat out. Okay, so we're going to get a few chumps, which is good. So let's go to combat, and I think we will just attack in the air. He can't block, which is good. So I'll send that in. Now he's probably going to play the patrol in his turn, but I'm going to leave this witness in my hands, sort of bluff him a little bit, so that I might have something I can actually play. Some instant or something like that. See the lurcher come back out potentially. I don't know if he's got many creatures in his graveyard now. Or else he'd just walk to that. Okay. Interesting. So he basically destroyed the enchantment there. That's fine. So I could use my lifelink, but I think I'll just chump away our witness. Okay, so we know he's going to block one of them. He's got 7 left. I'm going to be able to get another chump block here, and I've got vigilance here. So I am safe to attack with all. Let's give it to the cat, because it means he won't be able to kill the cat with his flyer. That's good, because I got a life link as well. And then we will push out our winners, and we'll keep the land in hand. And we will end the turn there. So we've managed to go a bit wider. Potentially could push through the lethal damage next turn. Probably not. Okay. So the lurch has come back out. I think it's just a 4-4 though, isn't it? Yeah, just a 4-4. 4-4, 4-4. Oh, good. So. Potentially, if I use my enchantment onto the patrol and attack, he has to block. Yeah, I think that is the play. Was it 3-2? I could make the cat a 5-5, but then he could just double block. So I think I've got to put it on the flyer, because flyers can only be blocked by other flyers or creatures with reach. Yeah, it's not even worth attacking with the cat. So, we will end the turn there and hope he hasn't got something to deal with this patrol. Because if he hasn't, then it will potentially be game. Fair enough. Still not attacking, so we know that we can do 3 damage. Sorry, you can get 2 damage through because he'll probably end up blocking the cat. And that'll knock him down to 4. Yeah, I've got to keep pushing the pressure. Yeah, we'll risk it. Could have been a bit more conservative. So let us put it out 2-2, end the turn. So we're still getting quite close. Fortunately, having the land is not that great. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. So let's sacrifice the witness, and that will generate a new token creature at least. And then I at least can block this 4-4 if it comes through with a life linker. Although actually he won't swing, unless he can get another creature out. Because if he swings, I'll just let him through. Yeah, I'll just let him through, then I would have swung for lethal. So, still not great. Yeah, I just got to keep the pressure on. Probably block the 2-2. Yeah. So, what's he got in his hand? Oh, come on! Anything but my land. I think I've just got to keep pushing. So it all comes down to probably who can get more creatures out now. That's a pretty big battlefield end. Okay, what's this do? Put on target creature. That creature gains indestructible at the end of the turn. Create 3/2/3 green and white elf knight creature tokens with vigilance. Well, it's pretty close to being able to swing for lethal. I think it's going to have to be the create 3 2/2 green and white. But maybe I can fit on it. Okay, let's pass the turn. We'll play this. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile a creature. Okay, resolve. Okay, so now I should be able to go wide enough that I can swing for lethal. He hasn't got any triggers. So what was his? Discard a creature card, put a +1. Okay, if you do, but so I need to play this. Create these 3 creatures. And then I think I can swing for lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's only got 2 defenses. Give him a good game. I mean, possibly I may not win here if he's got the right card in his hand. Excellent. Just again got the right card at the right time there, which is not always what Magic's about, but it's knowing when to play it certainly does help. Excellent, lots of gold. We can buy some more packs in a sec, but I think we'll claim that. And so what's that? So we're still, well, we get a nice double our gems going up to the next level. So actually the next win is pretty big. So I've got still 3 losses in the bank, but if I can get this next win I'm going to double my gems. And I've already got a few gems, but we'll play another game I think. I'll probably go for about 2 hours maybe. See how it goes this evening. I say if you're enjoying the stream, please let me know. It'd be good to hear. So starting sort of doing a bit more Twitch stream, more I want to stream Fallout 76 once it goes live. But I play lots of card games, board games, war games. So I think there's a lot I could do and share with people. So we'll see how we get on. So again, only 2 land. I'm going to get the card draw. It's been working. Let's have a bit of a gamble and just see how we get going. Lifelink flying under 1/1. That's a pretty tasty little card. So I think that bird is going to have to receive some anti-aircraft fire in the way of lightning explode. Yeah, that is not happening. Oh, that's me. So, are we like to be playing anything this turn? No, so I don't think we'll reveal our second colour just yet. I think that's just a 1/1 beating, isn't it? So that equipped creature gets +1/+2 for each gate you control and has vigilance and menace. That's pretty good if he's got a few of the gates. his hands, so we'll see what happens there. So, this now comes out. And we will pop out our recluse. That will stop the beetle from giving us a vicious poking each turn. There's our putty cat again. So that's going to give me a card draw, and that potentially gives me a card draw. I think this one is a bit more efficient, and I can use the creature to help cast that later. So, give me a land. Give me a land. Combat. Let's attack with a recluse. And end the turn. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we could make this a 4-4. So I'm going to quit the beetle. Next one. And it has menace, which means I need to block it with 2 or more creatures. Right. Okay. I don't think I can tap her on the turn I play her. But I have got that one, haven't I, to be able to kill off. Ah no, it's toughness 4, not power 4. Okay. So 3 and 2. I think this is probably a good idea. And it has vigilance, so I might as well attack with it. But I won't attack with a cat, because when it comes to defense, I'm going to need 2 blockers. Now, if he's got any gates, he might be able to start pumping this up a bit. Oh no! So this might be problematic. So I'm on 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got to get her out first. I think I could survive another turn of the beetle. Don't think I can tap her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be a 3-3. Hardly seems worth it. Let's play this out and get another card. And that Prey Upon's pretty good. Unfortunately, can't cast it at the moment, so I will have to take what's coming to me. Possibly could have attacked there, I guess. That's fine. No blockers. We will. So that's pretty good. So that's. Let's see. What should we do now? Okay, so that could kill the recluse off. Let's start by. Let's kill you off. She can't. Could re-equip, I guess. I've got a cunning plan. So yeah, if I can get one more land out, I can generate the 3 tokens, and then I can use them to help summon. Okay, well we've got. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. In your graveyard, okay. Search for a forest. A creature you control gets possibly. Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we haven't quite got enough to be able to cast Assemble. So let's do this, and let's do Flower. And let's bring in a forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, oh, pass the turn there. Oh, that gives him menace as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to block. Make her indestructible. 3, 4, 5. Not quite got enough to cast this. I think I have to block with these 2. Can I not block? Oh my word. Yeah, good game. So, the worm can't be blocked by more than one creature, but it had menace as well, which meant it can't be blocked by just one creature. So essentially, it couldn't be blocked. Oh well, that was just one defeat. Let's see if we can get our 3rd win and jump back in. I'm going first, and looks like I've got a pretty good start there, so yeah. Let's say hello. Just noticed my avatar, I thought I'd set it to Khan, but not quite. I think we'll go for another play and bring you out. And we'll then just provide a Savage Potion for the Witness. Enchant creature. That's a shame. Never mind. Attack again, I guess. And then we'll pop the Rakusa. I think it's possibly going to be Prey Upon. Which is an annoying card to discard, but I can deal with the rats at the moment, and I potentially might need these cards. So, let's to combat. I think I'd actually like to make the token, enchant the token, because then with the life link it's going to get me a lot of health. So that's fine, these two will trade. I think I'm going to enchant you now. What have you got in your hand? Yeah. Meh. Okay. Defender with reach. This way. Do I go searching for land? Oh no, it's not flower, is it? I think we'll let that resolve. So I think we'll keep building until we can get assembled. Not much I can do apart from just keep poking away. Play this 1, 2, 3. No, not quite. Just put a little shout out, see if anyone wants to watch me. Destroy all creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. So that is going to be both of you. It's not the end of the world, although I can actually make him indestructible, but not enough mana, so that's fine. suppose I could have saved somebody with a Shaw, but don't think it was really worth saving either of those. For a target creature. Again, let's... Well, let's go big or go home, I guess. Problem is, though, with black, there's potential for more sort of just kill spells. So it can kill me. Okey-doke. Let's just end the turn there. Annoying. So that has got flower, but flower's not going to be that useful for me now. Really could do with the card draws. That's pretty annoying. Let's just try and cycle through our cards and hope we hit a creature next turn. Oh well, that's pretty much game. Don't think I can actually come back from that. It's going to swing for lethal next turn, so I think we will just concede that game. So I'm just going to do a quick Facebook post in our local Magic group and see if anyone fancies popping along and giving me a heckle. Let's see if we can get any more, get any of the lads along to come and see. So let's. So I think we are one loss away from cashing out. So there must be obviously some sort of in-game barrier here. So as you get to trying to get the 3 wins, that obviously hits a bit of a brick wall, but that's fine. So let's go into game 3, I guess, and see how we do here. So opening hand, again, not bad. A little bit heavy on the land, but I'll do that. Didn't actually see who was going there. That's fine. So we will play out of planes and get out our witness. Give our opponent a little hello and see what they're bringing. So possibly some blue. First time playing against that this evening. It's not going to matter what colour we go. A quick vicious poke to start us off. That's cool. So we got a nice 2-drop there. I think we'll probably try and be a bit economical, and we'll push out our stray, and that'll get some hardcore as well. So let's see, let's get another. I think so. I could make one of these a bit bigger, or I could get out 2 smaller creatures, which is entirely possible. Let's pop up the planes. What 2 of these? I think we make the cat bigger. Stack the enchantment, so we can make the cat even bigger next time if we want. See what Coral, or is it Core H wants to play? Interesting. Oh, that's cool. So, jump start, playing it from your graveyard. So he's all tapped out, so he's not going to be a counter spell. So I think I potentially make the cat even bigger. I could have made the witness with vigilance, but I don't think it's really going to serve me too much benefit. So we're just going to combat and then we'll pass the turn after playing another witness. pressure's on, so if we can get this win, that means we'll be doubling our gem winnings. So it's a flying 3-4. So potentially we'll chump block the cat. But I should be able to land another 2 damage. Interesting. So that mentor could be useful next turn. So what we'll do is we'll push this out. We're going to be able to cast both of these from our hand, which is quite good. But I think we're just going to have to all attack again. That's fine. Not much we can do, so we'll now get both of these out. Hopefully will put us wide enough that we will be able to swing for lethal next turn. See how it goes down. Yeah, there we go. So excellent. Got our 3rd win, I think it was. Basically doubles our gem winnings, which is very good. Might even won the weekly booster pack, or be close to winning the weekly booster pack. Got the coins. One more win for a booster pack as well. So we'll claim that. So yeah, that's doubled our gem winnings from this. Now this was the free event that we got the code for with the pre-release at the weekend, so that's pretty good. So don't know if there's any particularly big jumps. So it's all about 200 gems going forwards. So we'll keep playing. You know, see how far we can go. But it's all gone down pretty well so far. So, a little bit heavy with the land. Be able to get both of these out quite early, and then we've got the Colossus and lots of land, so he should be able to come out. So, and we've got the card draw, so I think we'll keep this hand and give it a run out. Yeah, doesn't matter what colour I start with. I'll give you a little hello. So getting the worm out's good as well. So let's push out. We'll keep our second colour hidden for now. And I think don't really need to get the Sundew out just now. So what we'll do is we'll use our Urban Utopia and a bit of a card. Cool. So green-white as well. It'll be very similar cards being played by both of us. So 2 1/1s with lifelink. Right. I think we'll just get the Sundew out. I mean, we're going to be giving him some life and lifelink, but that's fine. I mean, I could go play this. I don't think I need the land at the moment. You know what we are? We're gonna play this, and we're gonna take a forest, and then hope that that'll help us with our sort of future drawing. I think it's 4 and 1 green to make Sundew indestructible. Unfortunately, these life linkers are going to start swinging through shortly. So a big old rhinoceros, that's fine. Yeah. Might as well save ourselves from taking 1 damage. 2, 3, 4. So I could get the Colossus out as a 3-3, but I don't think that's quite worth it at the moment. No, actually, last turn I could possibly have just blowed one of those. Just trying to think what's worthwhile. Maybe having the Colossus out as a 3-3 might be good as a blocker. But we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make him bigger in a few turns. We've got the lands and we've potentially got more creatures coming out. So I think we're just going to end the turn there. Might have to just blow one of these life linkers though, because otherwise he's going to be generating far too much life. So I think I've got reach on this, haven't I? Yeah, so I can block that patrol in future turns. So what we'll do is we will kill off one of the light linkers, and then I'm going to block one of the other ones. So we'll take another forest. I think potentially I have to get the Colossus out now. I'll be able to get the worm out next turn. So 1, 2. So I can get him out as a 4-4, I believe. So we'll pay this. So we'll tap you. So we can block the patrol, and we can block and potentially kill the life linker, depending what our opponent decides to play. Making sure it wasn't my turn to actually play. So we'll just wait to see what our opponent wants to do. Looks like they got the timer running. Okay. So there is definite potential that he might have some shenanigans. I think I've got a risk with Colossus really. Try and kill the life linker off. At least we can stop the patrol from attacking, or at least soak the damage up next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to be able to get the worm out next turn as well. Fortunately, I'm struggling a bit for life total. That'll be annoying because that should be able to mentor the patrol, but shouldn't matter too much. And that's good. Okay, so we've got that enchantment. Although he's still swinging some pretty big hitters. I think I give this to the Colossus this turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get the worm out, but this will give the Colossus vigilance, so it'll be able to attack and defend. That'll put some pressure on him. Although having the third defender, any help in chat, feel free. I think I'm going to have to go for the worm. Go wider. No. Let's do this. Let's be aggressive. Let's see what happens. trick up your sleeve. Okay, so expecting probably all of them to attack. The Mentor will probably go off from the Blade Instructor onto the patrol, but at least I can use the Sundew to soak that up. I think I'll try and kill this Ceratop if he does attack. Okay, makes it 5-4, that's fine. I mean, there's still obviously a risk of some other instance coming in. See how it goes down. Looks like we're getting a few more people in watching the channel. Hope the sound and the video is coming through fine. We're currently on 3 wins in sealed and 2 losses, so our next loss will knock me out, unfortunately. Okay, so he's not attacked, so he's potentially looking to double block here, I guess. So we'll get this out, and I think we'll get the worm out. Target creature enters the battlefield. Target creature gains vigilance until end of turn. So the defender can't attack, so I might as well give it to the Colossus. Do I attack? It's potentially going to multiple block here. Don't think I can risk it. So I think we just need to soak up the pressure maybe for a few turns and just see how it all goes down. Number of creature cards in my graveyard. I've got no creature cards, unfortunately, so that's why I didn't get any effects there. Okay. No, okay. That's interesting. Could have done with something without being land, though. Okay. So he is starting to go pretty wide here. So he can't be blocked by more than one creature. So there is potential that I could trade with the Ceratop, which wouldn't be terrible. In fact, I would quite happily take that exchange, so we'll see if they want to take it. Not going to work, Sunshine. Can't block with more than one creature. What you gonna do? Okay. Shame I haven't got an ability to give the worm vigilance at the moment. That's fine. So, we're forcing a bit of pressure now. So with 12 health, 2 more turns, a worm will kill him. So he's going to have to potentially deal with worm or deal with me before then. So we'll have to wait and see what they've got. It'd be very nice not to get a land with my next carnival. Permanent. Destroy target legendary permanent that. That's an artifact. I don't think I've got any legendary. I think we'll do that. Oh, come on! Anything but land. So again, do I attack with the worm? So if he blocked, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, see, I need the defensive blocker now. So I think I have to pass it in. Okay. Oh my word. Unfortunately, this is just magic sometimes, you know, sometimes you get the cards you want and sometimes you don't. So I think I've got to pass the turn again. At least I've got plenty of mana open to make the Sundew indestructible if I need to. Fortunately, he's going pretty wide, so he's going to be able to do, I'd say, at least 5 damage. That's the second flyer. So the with 2 flyers now, we can basically start chipping away. But at least I can manage to draw something that isn't a land. Don't think it really helps me much though. Now that he's got 2 flyers. So I could potentially force multiple blocks out here. I would take 2 to 3 creatures with me. Probably isn't enough. Need to be aware that that's got first strike on his turn. So, and I could swing with both of these. I've got 2 blockers. All depends. If I take 2 creatures with me and another one, it's 4 left, and I have 2 blockers. I think I am just going to have a really big hunt and see what happens. Because unfortunately he's going wider than me at the moment anyway, so I'm going to really struggle if I can't thin some of these creatures out. And there is potential for, you know, exchanging with a few, so 2, 3, 6, so that will kill my Colossus, but I'll take all those out, and then we're going to exchange here. I think we want to try and kill the ones with mental first, so, and then we'll do that, and that, done. Don't think I can do anything with you guys. Enough of them. I think that's all we can do, really. I mean, we lost our 2 big hitters, but we have cleared a lot of his board out. He's got Vigilance, although Mentor won't kick in because they're the same power. I would have thought you'd attack with both, so I will. Nope. Blockers. Then if he does any shenanigans, I can basically activate my ability to become indestructible. Oof. This could be a painful end to our little run in the sealed, unfortunately. I mean, I could attack, but it'll just kill me. It's not worth it. It's been a good game though. We'll give him a little GG. Couple of viewers, hope you're enjoying it. If you are, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't mind following the channel. Obviously help me grow a bit, and also you get notified. My plan is to stream Magic Arena every Monday from about 6 o'clock UK time. Possibly might start a bit later, maybe 7 might work better for people as they sort of get home. And yeah, I say it's all pretty new. It's the first time I'm sort of streaming with webcam, so I'm going to be looking to get the green screen going, so that will clear up behind me and all that. So yeah, welcome to the channel. Short damage. So we're dead in 3 turns unless we can pull something out. That is not going to help me. I mean, there is possibility, I guess. I could attack with this, hope that the bounty agent... Actually, that might work. Nice, it's all 3. I think that RPG might just be a good game. But it's been a pretty good run. Quite happy with, obviously, how it's all gone. Don't think it's really going to matter at this stage. I think it's all over. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do, so I don't think I'm even going to. We'll just let all that come through. That was quite a close game. So he just got a bit land flooded, unfortunately, so just not able to sort of push through the damage, but that's fine. We suffer our 3rd defeat, but we get a nice chunk of gems out of it. Sweet. So claim those prizes. So I think that all went pretty well. What we'll do is, I think we will fire into another sealed. We could draft, but I think sealed's pretty good. Got some more packs in here. What I'll do is I'm just going to grab a quick bite to eat, and then I will be back shortly. Doodle packs. Now let's fire into another sealed. Let's see how we get on. So this will now cost us 2,000. So the first event was free, so we got that from the code in the packs from the weekend. This one will actually cost us some gems, but we won 1,200 gems from the last sealed run. So this is actually only going to cost us 800 realistically. So maybe if we can get up to 3 wins again, we'll win our gems back, or sort of cover our costs with our 2 game winnings. But let's give this a go. I wonder what colours we can do this time. That's interesting. It looks like we've got a couple of green and whites. That's quite good. Buffing other creatures. At the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own. So I guess that's possibly to do with each player gains control of all creatures they own. Good old legendary dragon. Can't be countered, has flying. Whenever you draw a card, deals 1 damage to any target. That is pretty tasty. Looking like blue-red might be a good build here. So for those, notice we've got a few new viewers. We've just done a run through sealed with a green-white deck. We got 3 wins before we were eventually knocked out. So we're going to give this a go. So blue-red was looking pretty good. So let's see what we've got. Local players, Element Gamers will know that I like my goblins, so that's nice to see that we've got a couple of goblins knocking around. There's a few defenders, haven't seen too many about. That jumpstart was quite good. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to pay it its other costs. Then exile this card. So there is potential for casting that twice. Attract creature, so that didn't get much in the way of reds, unfortunately. Okay. So maybe the blues are going to save us. Did I not get many, if at all? Oh, there we are. Blues are at the beginning. That's fine. So, Surveil, a bit like Scrying. Put some into the graveyard. Okay. I think blue-red might be doable. So let's see what dual or multicoloured cards we got. So it looks like there's some blue-black. Target creature doesn't untap during its control's next untap, so that could be quite useful for controlling. So there's a hand, you choose an amount. Discards that card. That could be quite interesting. So if I do a bit of, if I build this deck around a bit more surveying, that potentially could keep bouncing back to my hand. Spell, motion, rain deals 2 damage to you. Okay. Choose one or both. Tap target creature gets -2/-4 turns a turn. And then we've got some blue-reds, switch the power and toughness. Another goblin. Interesting. So that goblin made blue instants of sorcery is a bit cheaper to cast. So it looks like okay, so that can attack. Got a couple of them as well. Interesting. So instants or sorceries. I think I just fancy running the big dragon, to be honest. So I think blue-red's looking pretty good. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it for each other instant or sorcery you've cast before this turn. So that could get a bit silly. I haven't got a massive amount of instants and sorceries, but that could be interesting. So there is potential to add another colour. Got a colours card. I mean, maybe if I'd quite a few gates in here, we could build a deck around. But there's only one of those gargoyles, so I don't think it's worth it. So let's just whack a load of our blue-reds in and see what kind of deck we get. I think I want that. Take the locket. Sure, we'll take that. So I think we will just take all those. And we'll take all these reds. And then we'll do the same with the blues. I think so that gives me Surveil 2. And yeah, okay. Take those. Okay. I'm not being too picky, so we can take two more cards. So we could take the Thousand Year Storm. I'm not sure with its cost it's going to be that useful. Whenever you cast instant sorcery spell. So I need to be casting a couple. So I wonder if I splash a third colour maybe. Because I could always put maybe some of these in. So what was that one? So I could splash white. Maybe splash white then. No, because that would splash white and green, wouldn't it, to have that? And I think 4 colours is just not going to work. So what have we got if we go red whites? Pretty expensive, but that giant could be interesting. Equal to its power. What other whites did I have? Is there anything that's worth? That Hunted Witness did come off quite nicely. I mean, the good thing about sealed is that these, oh, yes, black. Well, as in splash black. So hello, Burrow Matt, and hello, was it Belderin? So I was too fixated looking at all the pretty cards, trying to work out what to take. So. Well then, just touch you. Yeah, cheers, Muzz. Misplays all the way. So if you just joined the channel, just went 3 wins, 3 losses in sealed with my first run. So we got 1200 gems for that. Just about to start up a new one. Just trying to finalise what I'm putting in this deck. You'll be glad to see that we've got some goblins. Right. So if we are going to go third colour, I think probably take that. I still quite like that. Flying Haste 2/2 for 3. Disinformation campaigns, battlefield draw a card. Go with that. What black cards do we have? Are you both watching, Muzz, or is Christine watching as well? One with Death Touch. That burglar rat was quite annoying in the first run. Swamps. What do you think? Right, I'm not going to overthink this too much. Let's have a see. Let's take... Go on, we'll take the rat. And we will then just manually tinker with our land slightly. So we will take the guild gate. So what's that? 8, 15, 17. So let's knock that down. I think we'll just knock. Okay. And then 7. What's that? 13. 13, 14, 15. Land. Right, I think that will do. We'll give this a quick run. So, for those who've not played Arena before, sealed format, so we opened the 6 boosters, 15 cards. We've made a 40 card deck out of that now. We've now going to go for a run through. We start off with 0 wins, so at this point if we got knocked out, as in if we lost 3 games, we would get 200 gems and 3 packs. So it's actually a pretty good way of increasing your collection. So we get to keep the 6 boosters, and then we're going to get 3 prize boosters. But as we go along, we can basically increase our gem hoard. So let's fire up the first game. So yeah, this is a new stream. So first time I've done Magic Arena stream. There will be improvements coming. So I'm going to be getting green screen, which will clear up the light. I'll also get some better lighting in here because it's getting a bit gloomy now that obviously it's getting dark outside. So every Monday, probably back about 6-7 o'clock in the evening. We'll run through for 2 or 3 hours worth of Magic. So my opponent's going to go first, which means I'm going to get the draw first turn. I've hit 3 lands. I've got a turn 1 drop. I think we can give this a go. If you are enjoying it, please give me a follow. It does help. I'm about 20 followers away from being able to get to I think it's Twitch affiliate first, which will be pretty good. And right, so we start with a mountain, and we will get our Torch Courier out. Okay, so that's quite good. So you basically haste means I can attack on the turn I come in, and much like hell's this? Lots of undergrowth reach. Yeah, sure. So I can sacrifice the Torch Courier to give one of the other creatures haste, which will be useful in future turns. So what have we got that we can play? So I wonder if I put out, I might try and invert and kill this Harpooner. Pretty good for a 2-drop. push out. Search your library for instant card and also reveal them. So yeah, let's see if we can have some fun. Oh no, didn't set place. That's fine. So I think we'll save the dazzling lights, and we can use that in their turn if they attack with the harpooner. Thanks for the follow, Muzz. Not sure if the graphic actually played up on the screen at the time. I've just installed Streamlabs, and see how that all goes. So we are going into attack. So let's use this. So we'll reduce the attack of this creature. So count times will convert 4 more. Let's graveyard that. Cheers, Muzz. Catch you later. So we knew the gate was coming, but that's fine. Let's see. Okay, I think potentially I'll just get the gate out this turn, because there's not a lot else we're going to be doing. Not shut down this monitor. This could be fun. This monitor might decide to shut itself down shortly, which will be interesting to say the least. Let's go to... I think we're just going to pass a turn there. Don't know why that wants to shut itself down. That's fine. Hi there, Crimson Rake. You guys at home will probably not be able to see this, but I've got a nice big text box on this second screen that I'm using saying shutdown warning, so I might just have to swap monitors for a bit. Hopefully it all continues to work. Right, so what are we going to do? Let's get a swamp out. We'll get our goblin out. We do have an inverter still, so we might use the inverter. Let's end the turn. And then we'll use our torchbearer to torch courier to block, and then we'll invert. No, you cast a creature, draw a card. That's annoying. Sure, we'll let that resolve. I'll have to find the TV remote for this second monitor I'm using, because I can't actually find a way to stop that shutdown. And the only other way I can think of at the moment is to, I suppose I could have inverted there, never mind. So, when that dies it puts a counter on somebody. Pretty annoying, but let's go to blocks. Block there. One blocker, and then we'll invert. So let's do you, and we'll do you. Oh no. Well, there's a misplay. I thought it meant it'd swap the powers and toughness of the two creatures, not that. That's fine. Possibly lost this game anyway, purely because I've been too fixated with this stupid monitor. So, you draw a card, and each opponent discards a card, so that might be a good way to go. I could get a big blocker out. So what's that for? Not quite going to be able to get both of these out. So I think we need to put the crab out to give us a bit of defence. Everything's still coming okay. Sound and video. Quality looking okay. I say it's the first evening I've actually streamed Magic Arena, so hopefully everything's coming out okay. Not looking too good though. Hopefully the crab might deter him a little bit, but he's already gone pretty wide now. Cool, cheers Crimson. If you're enjoying it, please give me a follow. Once I hit 50 I can unlock Twitch affiliate, and then basically start investing in the channel a bit more. So we've got another goblin. Right, so that other monitor's gone off now, so hopefully now I can turn it back on. Excellent. Right, let's quickly swap the screens back round. Cool. Right, that makes it a bit easier. So, you're a 2-1. I don't know if you can really help out too much. Let's get rid of your last card. That gave me a land for a turn as well. No attackers. Okay, so that direct current will help out next turn. Okay, so that's well played. So, what can I do here? I can cast this card. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition. So, if I keep this island... Oh no, I've not got... Thanks for the follow, Crimson. Oh, I don't know. I think we probably lost this game as well. We could certainly kill off one of these guys, which I think is probably a good move. I won't kill off the Centipede because that will put totally. I don't think I'll play the land for the turn, because then next turn I can use the jump start and try and clear off another creature. I think we're just going to end the turn there. Possibly if I could get some Surveyor on, then we can get this information back to hand and replay it, which is quite useful. Oh, you just go to your unblocking stuff, I forgot that. What's that, 5 damage? Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's all fine. So, thrown off in that round with the monitor deciding to shut itself off towards the end, but that's only our first loss, so we're just going to dive straight back in. Unfortunately I was working this weekend, so I didn't get a chance to play in the actual pre-release events at Element Games. Looks like the guys had a lot of fun. We had record numbers, up to about, I think we had about 128 players over all 4 events. Pretty good growth. And it's nice with Arena that I can actually play some Guilds of Ravnica myself. Here's the downside of running events sometimes, is don't get a chance to play. So, what do we got? So, okay, that's cool. Yeah, tell me about it. It was, I think I managed about 4 hours in work today before I sacked it off. Although I was off on Saturday, I spent the entire day streaming X-Wing action. But pre-release is always a great weekend. It's long, but you know, everyone's having fun, and it's a real positive atmosphere. So, I really love pre-release weekends. Let's just throw out a mountain. Hopefully going to play in the booster draft on Friday night, so actually I'll get back to playing some tabletop Magic. Nice. Who do we get out? I think I might get the Electromancer out. I don't think it's really going to matter, so yeah, we'll get the Electromancer out. Might make some instants and sorceries in future turns a bit easier to get out. Cast an instant, also a spell. So it's +1 to end turn, fair enough. So yeah, so we'll play a mountain and we'll get our locksmith out. What I think I'll do is I'll sit on this blue mana for dazzling lights, and I'm not going to attack. whenever you cast instant sorcery, become a 2/3. That one too. Might as well do my dazzling lights now. I think I quite like both of those where they are, so I'll leave those there. Okay. Didn't quite see what that did. I suppose I didn't need to surveil there. I could have possibly let him swing and then surveilled, but that's fine. Would have at least tapped the fire urchin, I guess. Let us play a strength. So that's our land for the turn. So we could do 2 damage, but that's not really going to do a lot for us. And possibly we just get the locket out instead. And I will pass turn there. Anybody else been playing any Magic Arena? I say I've been playing since the early days of the closed beta, and yeah, it's been quite good fun. It's nice to be able to sort of get your fix of Magic the Gathering without actually having to find physical opponents as such. Quite like the user interface and the graphics they put in. Certainly a lot better than the what was it, the Planeswalker Challenge or whatever the older one was called. But yeah. What you thinking about, Lord Neo? Leave my goblins alone. Hello, Viz, SC Viz. Welcome to the channel. So, what are we doing? You're right, Andy. So we could draw 2 cards here. The 2 damage is still not really doing a lot for me. I think possibly getting the Mesmerist out might be quite useful. At least it'll be able to stop him doing much. You're right, Terry. Yeah, it's a problem with all these online pseudonyms. You don't know who people are. Let us go on, let's crack it and draw some cards. Cool, so I got my very own Fire Urchin, and we got the Piston Fist Cyclops, which is pretty good. Be a strong defender, and then if I play instants and sorceries, it can actually attack, which would be quite useful. Hey Andy, fancy giving me a follow? Be greatly appreciated, and you'll get kept up to date with all the useful information of when I'm streaming. I say this will be a regular thing Monday nights now. So everything seems to be working fine. You missed it last game when one of my monitors decided to shut itself off about 2/3 of the way through, which wasn't much fun. What's coming out here? Come on. Still eyeing up my goblins. You leave my Electromancer alone. What? No, you return it to my hand, are you? How rude. Well, he's not killed my goblins, so I can accept that. So. What should we do? 3, 4, 5. 5, 5, 5. Still not going to be able to get rid of that. So I think we will get you out. And by looks of things, 1, 2. Cheers for the follow. Oh yeah, gonna do that with the Cyclops next turn. Right. I think that's all I can do there. I had what's that green worm that can't be blocked by more than one creature? Forget the name of it, but there's a big green worm, 6/4, can't be blocked by more than one creature. I played against it in an earlier game this evening, and my opponent played. They played the. There was an enchantment that I think it was an enchantment that gave it menace. So basically, it couldn't be blocked by more than one creature, and could only be blocked by 2 or more creatures. So, yeah, just became unblockable. And yeah, I lost that game. So, what should we do here? Okay, so I've got Dazzling Lights again, which is quite good. I don't think I need my Necromancer, or my Electromancer, sorry, blocking, so I can use that. You know what? Let's see if we can. I was going to try and see if I could get the Cyclops to swing, but I don't think I can do anything that would get the urchin to block at the same time. Fair enough. So now we will survey. Quite happy keeping those where they are. And then combat. Let's just swim with the one. And I think we will get our very own urchin out as well. Ah, yeah, good point. Very good point. So we're all going to be getting lots of Cyclopses out. So that's now that is a defender. I think I'm just going to build this turn. Let's get this out. Yeah, I guess so. He's going to be paying the mana for it. No attackers. But what I can do is I can swing in big next turn with get the direct current firing off, and also the Mesmerist will also be able to tone down his Cyclops. What's he got for jump start? Oh, tap target creature, okay. That's it. If I get Dynavolt off, that means the Urchin's going to get boosted. Both of these two can swing. I don't know, you know. See how it all plays out. Fair enough. Okay, so I can stop his Cyclops from blocking with the Locksmith. So I think we're going to Dynavolt. Not Dynavolt, Direct Current. So yeah. Do I want to do it this turn? Yeah, go on. So we'll bring the Locksmith out now. I'll do it after combat. Let's go to combat. So we might trade some Cyclopses, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's see what he decides to do. And then we'll pop the Locksmith out as well. How'd your record finish up at the weekend then, Andy? Did you play in all 4 events? Yeah, so it looked good. I was really pleased with the numbers we got for pre-release this weekend. I mean, I think pre-release is by far our most popular events, and rightly so. It's real good fun. So, drawing cards. Do we want to be doing anything else? I think. So blue 3, and we can still do the Dynavolt. I just need to change my gameplay to turn off auto tap in case it plays my red mana. So we will actually that won't work, will it? 1, 2. No, I won't be able to do that. Still do it, I think. Oh no, of course the Goblin I thought had been taken into account. that's all fine. Come on, what are you doing? Boo. Fair enough. So, I think we'll go to combat. And I think we can swing with a few here and then potentially use direct current. So we'll swing with you. I think we'll swing with you. We'll swing here. We'll swing with these three. He might take on the locksmith here, but we can then use direct current. That's fine. Direct current, was that an instant? No, it was a sorcerer, yeah, so I couldn't have done that in combat. Alright, it's looking pretty scary. If he's got some high value, it's from hand, so he won't be able to do his jump start. So, Cyclops is not going to be able to attack this turn. Can't do much with the Urchin. I don't want to risk you, so I think we'll keep the island in hand and try and bluff. I can't jump start anything. No, he countered it and put it to exile, I think. What did he use? Yeah, devious cover up, so yeah, he exiled it, unfortunately. Nice try there, Andy. No judge calls here. Hopefully we get instant sorcery in our next draw and we can swing with our Cyclops. I don't think. Oof. It's pretty good actually, because that got, yeah. So you can go, you can have lots of different colours I guess there. And this is where I'm going to struggle now. He's hoping for a fortuitous top deck next turn or two. But yeah, that Adept's ability is quite good to get around the casting requirements. So, you know, even if you've not got white mana, that could be quite an interesting way of perhaps splashing a few different other instants or sorceries. So I didn't get a chance to look at many of the cards at the weekend, so a lot of this is all new. Okay, it's not going to help massively. So potentially if we get something with Savell, we might be able to look at a few more cards, but unless we top deck something nice, I think we might struggle in this game. We can't grumble too much. I say we went 3 wins, 3 losses in the first run on Sealed this evening. So that was on the free invite from the pre-release event as well. I say if you play Magic Arena and you're not aware, on the back of the token cards in the boosters, I'm not sure if it's, I think it's any booster, not just the ones that are in the pre-release kits. But there were some codes, so you had to get 3 boosters to get 3 boosters, and then there was the free sealed event. So I played the free sealed event. Okay, so let's see if we can get some surveilling going and see what happens. So we'll play a blue, a red, blue. So I think I get a Surveil 4 here. Okay, so I think we're pretty good for land, so let's go graveyard, graveyard, graveyard. Sure, we'll leave you on the top. At least we can block with the informant for a little while. Don't think there's a lot else to do this turn, so let's just pass away. Sure. Well, that, and then he'll swing for lethal. Yeah. It's alright, that's only the second loss, so we're going to give it another run. Hopefully we can get a win before we crash out. Yeah, cheers Andy, yeah. Hopefully be a bit kinder. I think the blue-black deck's not working quite as well. Or it's a bit trickier. Alright man, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night. I'll be probably streaming some X-Wing in the hall, but I'll be around. Have a good evening. See you later. I think this will probably be my last game anyway this evening. Well, until I get knocked out maybe. Because I'll need to go sort myself some food as well. Not bad. So we've got a good selection of land. We've got a 1-drop, a 2-drop and a 3-drop. So yeah, we will keep that. Give this a bit of a rock. So off we go. Launch courier. We'll give our opponents a vicious pain. Sure. Yeah, I could sacrifice to give the Mesmerist haste, but it's not quite like got Goblin Instigators from Core 19 in my Goblin deck that I use, and that taps to give the other stuff haste, so unfortunately not quite as good. I'm not going to sacrifice the Torchbearer at this point. So, I don't think... So, I can swing with both of these and knock her down. Or pop the defender out. I say welcome everybody who's watching this evening. So this is the first time I've streamed Magic Arena. Hope everybody's enjoying it. If you are, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could leave me a follow. I'll be looking to stream Arena at least every Monday evening. Around about 7 o'clock UK time I'll kick off and run for about 3 hours. Interesting. So, could direct current. I think I will. 2, 3, and then also that. So if I direct current, I'll be able to attack with my Cyclops as well. So we'll play the mountain. So I've got the extra red mana, and then we will. I suppose actually I could have done the 2 damage to the Planeswalker. Absolutely fine. But that's fine. We will attack with all of them. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes well. That's fine. I'll let you take your card draw. So he's all tapped out. It's got a 1/3. We can knock it. In fact, no, we can't quite swing for lethal at the moment because he'll probably block the Cyclops with the Drake, and then I'll do 3 here, and I could potentially, do that there. That's a sorcery anyway, so I can't play that. So that will cost me. So I haven't got enough mana to be able to cast both of them. Although potentially what I could do is I could bring in the bodyguard, sacrifice the goblin, and give him haste. I don't think it works both ways, I guess, because I either swing with the Cyclops or I swing with that. But then I suppose that would trigger Mentor as well, which actually could be quite useful. Okay, so let us bring this up, and then we'll bring out our bodyguard. We'll then sacrifice you to bodyguard haste, and then we will. Thank you, Shoz, for the follow. 2 attacks. Oh, nice. Yeah, so you have to block that. Oh, it's all turning at Millhouse. Excellent. Right, so this sealed run hasn't been a complete flop. We've got at least 1 win. Don't know if that's going to trigger any of my quests. Potentially, I might get my weekly reward. Nice. Yeah. That's Ixalan or Rivals of Ixalan cards. That's a bit of an old one, but that's fine. some more gold, and another packet open. So we will claim our prize. So that's good. So yeah, we managed to bust our duck. Let's fire up the next game. Gringo Bandito. Can't really complain, I guess, with a name like Spud Gun Sniper, but yeah, each their own. Ooh, that's a lot of land. Well, I've got a turn